It's worse, because he's arrived.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Who would you like to see again? Who is your favorite performer?
Mothra!
Mothra?
We're returning to Godzilla with Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. The fifth film in the franchise and the first to feature the three-headed lightning-breathing space dragon of the title, who became Godzilla's most popular adversary. The plot is sometimes confusing.
The flying saucer people are obviously on guard against the unbeliever.
These guys are waiting for the arrival of flying saucers, but at the same time elsewhere...
Stand up, princess.
Princess Selina here is saved from a bomb on her plane by what seems to be alien intervention.
No! No, come back! Your Highness!
The rest of the passengers are killed, but try getting the aliens to care about that. But when this is further explained...
Certain few Martians who escaped to Earth on the day Mars died.
The princess proves to be a descendant of Martians who came to Earth, with one remnant left of her Martian heritage.
The power to tell what the future holds.
So, what happened in that earlier scene?
I wish I knew the answer to that one.
This may be because, as ever, we're reviewing the US dub. Some changes were made, some accents are baffling.
Hey, come on there! Hold up, let's go! Keep moving!
Anyway, Selina tries to warn people.
In the crust beneath the crater here, there is the monster Rodan.
She's right. And soon after... while elsewhere, a meteor cracks open to release... Godzilla and Rodan are mostly interested in fighting each other, while Ghidorah is out to exterminate the human race.
Where the monster Ghidorah passes, only flaming ruins are left.
Who can save us?
The twin fairies from Mothra's Island.
Who seem to have got back into show business.
I think Mothra might help us in this fight with Ghidorah if the fairies asked him for us.
But the fairies disagree. Mothra isn't strong enough. However...
if Mothra, Rodan, and Godzilla all cooperate...
that's a big ask, because at the moment... oh, that's got to hurt. Godzilla's bound to hold a grudge. But Mothra gets their attention. And they have a chat.
Good heavens, it looks like they're having a conversation.
With translation from the fairies.
He's saying, all three of us must fight together against this new monster to save the Earth.
In a few of the Godzilla films we've reviewed, the monsters are great, but the human comic relief is a problem. Here, the human plot is pretty serious.
Say hello to the knife that I killed your father with.
The monsters...
they've always had trouble with men, and men hate them.
When Godzilla says, "I've always had trouble with men," I do struggle to take things seriously.
Ooh, Godzilla, what terrible language!
This is the point of the series where Godzilla stops being an uncontrollable force of nature.
These monsters are as stupid as human beings.
Personally, I prefer them without the human traits. That said, there's something cool about Mothra having failed to recruit her fellow monsters, heading off to face Ghidorah alone. And Godzilla and Rodan coming to her aid. A sort of kaiju Avengers assemble, as if to say, maybe we don't always get on, but it's our planet, you three-headed freak. It's a tough battle, especially for Godzilla. boy, his groin doesn't get a break in this movie. But then they all work together. Driving Ghidorah off. This is the first film with the mass monsters brawl, and it's brilliant, even if it takes a while to get there. It's also the first in which Godzilla edges into being a hero, and while I do have reservations about that, I like the fact that they gave him a reason. If they're going to make him more of a human character, then at least they gave him a character arc, which continues through the next few movies.
Well, this is quite a surprise.
Arguably, this isn't a Godzilla film exactly. He plays no more of a role than Rodan, and a lesser one than Mothra and Ghidorah. But if you can get past the Council of Mothra...
And what is Rodan saying now? He says it's none of their business if the Earth perishes.
And maybe try to find the Japanese version rather than this.
They're very interesting.
This is a rare entry where both monster and human plot lines engage.
There's a plot to assassinate her.
Even if they're not that closely related. Thanks for watching. For more Godzilla reviews, click here. We usually do a Godzilla review every year, but we didn't last year, so should we do 2 this year? And if so, which? Let us know in the comments below.